SAB Miller, the world's second largest brewer, is on a very aggressive drive to grow its operations across Africa, with the construction of a new brewing plant in Namibia set to start in May. The company is also investing around $77.2 million in a new maltings factory in South Africa. With the details, here's CCTV's Sumitra Nydoo.
SAB Miller, the 115-year-old brewing giant which makes local brands Black Label and Castle amongst others, has been malting barley since the 1950s. It currently has 2 malting plants in Johannesburg. Construction of a new plant will start this year and is set for completion in 2015. It will produce 130,000 tons of malted barley a year, reducing its dependence on imported barley.
The Elroad maltings plant is towards the end of its economic life, so it will be decommissioned, but it will continue in parallel to the construction of the new maltings plant. So we expect to start building the new maltings plant once land transfer has taken place, which will probably be in about the middle of this year. It'll then take about 2 years to build.
SAB Miller's annual spend on raw agricultural material is around 2 billion rand. Currently, the brewing giant sources just 65% of its barley locally. Once the new malting plant is up and running, it will increase to between 90 and 95%, giving local suppliers a boost.
It's still in its solid form, and the malt needs to be converted into a liquid extract. The process it goes through is in a milling process where it's milled. It then goes into a mash tun and it's converted into a liquid sugar, which is rich in sugar nutrients, and thereafter it's cooled and transferred into a fermenter where it is converted, where the sugars are converted to alcohol.
The new maltings plant will also enhance SAB Miller's local procurement program. This is a process where farmers are identified and selected to grow barley as a supplier to SAB Miller. The barley breeding program will not only ensure that a long-term and reliable supply of world-class malt-quality barley is grown right here in South Africa, it will also mean sustained incomes for farmers. This means much-needed job creation, and for SAB Miller, being able to source raw material locally will translate into significant cost savings.
We have several pilot projects we're running at the moment, which will ensure that we can source that local barley and we can grow that local barley. So we found places in the Free State and the Northwest where we're running pilot projects to ensure that we can grow the local farmers, particularly the emerging small black farmers.
The new maltings plant will give SAB South African operations all that it needs at its fingertips for the brewing process. This, of course, will help the brewmaster reduce its dependence on international suppliers, and for the consumer, of course, a beer full of local flavor. Sumitra Nydoo, CCTV, Johannesburg.